Hi, I'm Horacio Jones of CinemaViva, and this is our recap video of the National Association of Broadcasters conference we attended back in April in Las Vegas. This was our first time at the NAB show, and it was inspiring and overwhelming. Unfortunately, we could only be there for the first day because we had to get back for a gig in San Diego, but we managed to get really cool interviews with companies like Vertiv, LiveView, and Blackmagic Design. So here's a quick recap of our trip to Vegas and NAB. Hope you enjoy. Hey, it's Horacio from CinemaViva Tech Talks, and we're here in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada to cover the NAB show, National Association of Broadcasters. As you can see, there's tons of companies like Ross and Blackmagic Design who are going to showcase their newest products here, and we're excited to go inside to the West Hall and check it out and get some interviews and some tech tips. Now, for those people out there who aren't familiar with KVM and 4K, no latency streaming, can you explain a little bit more about KVM and how that user experience changes with zero latency?
Sure. So obviously when you're at your computer, you have your keyboard and your mouse and your monitor. That's the video, so that's how KVM came about. And so the way the switching works, if you have multiple computers that you're working with, you just push a button and it will switch to that computer so that you only have to have one keyboard, one mouse, and one monitor. And then obviously over the years with the internet, now then you can do that from anywhere in the world. And I think that's one of the biggest things that Avocent does, is that you can do it from anywhere here, and it's a lot more secure because we have built-in certificates and stuff between the user and the system.
So this unit has two internal modems, which are 5G native. 5G native, what does it mean? The 5G has completely different antennas. So when we went to 5G, we had to actually design the unit from scratch. So there are two internal 5G modems and two external LiveView 5G modems that you connect. So the total 4, but overall 6 connections, because if you add Wi-Fi and if you add LAN, you get a total of 6 connections. In addition to that, it's an SDI or an HDMI that you connect, a battery that lasts for 3.5 hours. So in terms of unit size, it's the most compact that you can find. But right now, when we elevate the production into the 5G and to 4K, I think we'll see more and more production companies using that type of unit, not just the broadcasters.
Mm-hmm. And you mentioned it does 4K, right? So it does 4K in HDMI and SDI?
Yeah, it does. So, and also LAN connectivity. So yeah, this is a very robust unit, and I think that there is a great future for that, because as you see, most of our units are getting smaller and smaller. Technology allows that, and 5G will do tremendously change the industry for us, because we see 5G as a huge opportunity for us actually to grow and to build more business.
How do you like being back in NAB after all this time?
Good.
Yeah?
Nice, yeah. Like, get your brain synced up.
You got some awesome products.
Oh,
Just did an interview with Stuart about them.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Awesome too.
Yeah. I think, like, because it feels like it's been so long that, like, you're thinking, it's the deep conversations you get into about stuff, and then that's all floating in your head, and when you're building things or designing products, you're like, yeah, but I remember some guys were doing this. It's like you're carrying all these people with your head.
Cool parts, yeah.
So it's so nice now to get back and sort of like connect up again, because you sort of feels like you've been drifting off, and for 3 years, right, we haven't done it.
Yeah.
I think it was 2019 was the last NAB, and then you get finally back, and it's like, oh, now we've got people, you know.
This new stuff going on.
Yeah, and we've released a lot of all the cameras are basically new.
I saw them.
There's a whole bunch of new switches, and DaVinci's had multiple revisions. I mean, it's all new. So the whole booth is full of new stuff, new panels, and all kinds of stuff. So it's nice to kind of like chat to people with it there, and you get into conversations, and so it's really good, yeah.
I definitely can't wait to go back to NAB next year, and it's definitely going to be for a longer time. We certainly had an exhilarating experience and met lots of cool people. Here are my takeaways from the show. There were tons of robotic arms and LED walls on display. I can't wait to get my hands on these exciting technological advances. I noticed that there weren't many camera operators working the shows. All the panels I went to were being recorded by either PTZ cameras or 3 cameras on tripods that were being live switched. Is this the future? Are skilled camera operators on the way out? Or was this just a precaution due to COVID, or perhaps had something to do with the budget? I don't know. And last but not least, I think production dailies are definitely moving to the cloud to allow editors to have faster access to recorded footage. There's definitely a trend towards cloud collaboration of the post-production process. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you gleaned some kind of knowledge or inspiration. See you on the next one. I'm Horacio Jones of CinemaViva, and as always, I wish you the best and mucha success.